Hey everyone, welcome to Flagged and Forgotten. Today we're going to be opening up a Marvel Superhero Collector Booster Box from the new Magic the Gathering set. Alright, it's the plastic off, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I don't really know what the big hits are in the set, but I do know that it's like the comic panel ones, where it's like the comic cover, are usually like the big hitters, from what I've seen, but I haven't like looked too much into it. We're also going to be looking at the art as we go along. So first we have Fisk's Tower, Blazing Crescendo, Conroyal Guard, Stature Size Shifter, Tigra Feline Fury. So let me turn the light down just a bit. There we go. Selfless Captain, Community of Dinosaurs, Virtual Assistant, Blazing Crescendo, full art. That looks real nice. With the foil too. The Island. Yeah, I love a good land, but some of the land cards from what I've seen don't look, at least the full art ones, don't look the best. Super Soldier Serum, Skull Clamp, Thor Guardian of Midgard, rare, flying, Crew Drive Awakener, mythic, Doom Reign Supreme, and our bonus card. Get that out of here. On to the next. Alright. Atlantis Attacks. I got to use this card during pre-release actually. It was one of my win cons on one of my games. Kind of went off a little bit. Speaking of pre-release, did you guys get to go? And if you did, let me know how you did in the comments. Red Hulk, Thwip. I'm also curious to see how people feel about the universes beyond. That's why I Run Away, Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, Mountain. I kind of like the buildings. You can see like the heroes fighting on top, which I think is really good. Rocket powered Goblin Glider, Molecule Man, Wolverine, Fierce Fighter, Red Green. Captain America First Avenger. I really like this art. I think it's very clean. Some of these full arts they do for these sets are actually really good. And then Thanos Mad Titan full art foil. I might throw that one in the sleeve. Like I said, I don't really know the values. I did not look before we started today. Probably should have, but next time. Alright, anyways, how do you guys feel about all of these Universes Beyond sets? I know this card actually went off kind of hard during pre-release too. I had this with, oh my god, what's her name? Suri from the other chick from the Black Panther movie. They created a bunch of tokens, which got me extra bodies in the field, which actually won me a few games. Blazing Crescendo, Planes. See, my biggest gripe with these planes was there's no plane on it. It looks like just like a mall. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do planes, like at least have a little bit of a plane on it. I do like a lot of the art from the land cards, so I'm kind of a little bit picky on those. Captain America Wings of Freedom, Force of Vigor, Epic Fight. I like that art. It's kind of nice. And Leviathan token. I know people have mixed emotions about the Universes Beyond sets. I don't really mind. I like it better when it's just like a secret layer, but like entire sets seem a little bit too much to me. But I'm not like super opposed to it as long as the set's good. Because the Spider-Man set and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets I were not big fans of. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Spider-Man a lot, but it just wasn't really like. It was a small set, and it also just I feel like didn't play well in a lot of areas. But I do know people that have like exclusive Spider-Man decks, and they kind of go off with it pretty regularly. Bullseye Death Dealer. I'm a big Daredevil fan, so hopefully I'm hoping to get some Daredevil cards. Planes. Same thing with the other one. Like, they're just fighting over a residential neighborhood. There's no planes here. If anything, I can see this more being a forest than a plane. But I'm also just being nitpicky. Castle Doom, Cleansing Nova, Thunderbolt's Conspiracy, Heroic Intervention. This card looks really good with the Hulk saving everybody. That looks pretty awesome. Good card. Oh, let's go! Daredevil Without Fear comic cover with Spider-Man on it. So I'm gonna sleeve that one up. I might display that. I don't know. I'm also like I'm a very big Daredevil fan. He's definitely my favorite superhero, and with the original red and yellow suit and Spidey on there. What a pull. Love that. And I'm gonna sleeve this Heroic Intervention as well, just to be safe. On to pack number 5? Yeah, 5. Trash out of here. Yeah, kind of funny. As soon as I was talking about Daredevil, I pulled a Daredevil pack. All right. Savage Land Dinosaurs. I have a crazy dinosaur commander deck. I remember when dinosaurs came out, that was like the big controversy. I guess if you want to talk about controversy in the Magic community, because people didn't like the dinosaurs in the game. I thought it was pretty cool. I also never really grew up, so I have a love for dinosaurs. I like this island card. It's kind of like that classic, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a good card, like that, maybe like a travel poster type art. I kind of like that about it. Electra, Daughter of the Hand. Marshall Coup. Shield Flying Car. Whoa, that art goes kind of crazy. Informate. Oh my god. Infuriate? Yep, that's how you say that. Instant, exile target creature control. Okay. Leader, Super Genius. Alright. If you ignore my illiteracy, we will on to the 6-pack. Alright. Red Rune Recruit. Call Damage Control. Stark Industries Exec. Ant-Man Colony Commander. Somebody was using this during pre-release, and he did some pretty cool stuff with the ants with it. And he had it with that blue card. I think it was like Giant Flying Insect. Pretty decent combo. But yeah, so I remember when dinosaurs were like the big controversy in the community. And now we have like 4 Universes Beyond sets a year. And Star Trek coming this December, so that's going to be interesting. Forest, I like this forest. It was number 1, it's an actual forest. And then it's nice art. You have the 2 heroes fighting on there, so you know it's Marvel. King T'Challa. And there's a back to it as well. Hope Enduring. Sorry, I know the light has been messing with some of the shots here. I'm trying to keep it out. Coming of Galactus Saga. I like how the sagas are like the different panels of a comic. I think that's a really cool idea. Probably sleeve that. And Black Panther Wakanda King, and then Quicksilver. Probably sleeve both of those. I know I've been inconsistent with my sleeving. I'm gonna have to go back and sleeve some of the other ones. Both really cool. Have any of you guys also bought the Marvel decks, like the commander decks? I saw some of them look cool. I know there's like the Doctor Doom one because of course that man is iconic. But I know there's also like the Fantastic Four one, as well as there's like the Avengers one, Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four. I can't really remember the other one. But a lot of these are really cool. I think at the pre-release I did have a lot of fun. Ooh, Spider-Man to the rescue. As if this one Spider-Man set was enough. We need more. Swamp, that's kind of the source. I guess that works with the heroes. Kind of do like what they did with like the Ravnica set, where like they have to make it into the city. Because, well, you can't really have a swamp in a giant city like New York. Watch Your Daughter of the Hand. Probably sleeve that one. Fiery Emancipation. Agent Phil Coulson. Red Wing. I'm sure that goes with Hawkeye. Or not Hawkeye, oh my god, the new Captain America. Falcon, that's his name. I've been out of my Marvel Hero lore for too long. Alright, a few more packs to go. I haven't opened a collector's booster box in a very long time, so it's kind of nice to be able to open them. I know it's more of a luxury in the community, and you don't really need it, to be honest, unless you're trying to get some crazy pulls. Murdoch's Crusade. This is one of my favorite arts in the entire set. Granted, I am a little biased, but I don't know. I think like the glasses with him as a lawyer and Daredevil, I think it's a really good art. She-Hulk. I had the other She-Hulk card during pre-release as well, because I did. I think I did a green, blue. No, I did blue-white with a splash of green. And it worked really well. So I had the Jane, Lady Thor card, and that was really good because I had a bunch of flyers, and I also had Storm, who you couldn't block flyers or you couldn't block or attack with your flyers. And I was like, dude, that's awesome. Ironheart and Ox. And then, of course, they have to have the crazy money card in the set with the Mind Stone. I think the full art, like, I don't know if it's serialized, but like the full art one that's like really pretty, there's only like 100 of them. And I know the one from the Spider-Man set is selling for an insane amount of money. Undercover Scroll, Colleen Wing, Beast, Doc Ock, Venom, Lightning Bolt, Red Hulk with the full art. It's pretty nice. Yeah, Mountain, kind of doing the Ravnica thing again. Jack of Hearts, Black Widow. Ooh, another panel card, Armor Wars. That's pretty cool. I know the Iron Man artifact deck would probably go pretty crazy. Force of Vigor, with kind of that older like 2000s comic art, I'm gonna say. Probably get that a sleeve. And another token card. And we're in there. All right, how many packs do we have left? 3. All right. Next time I'll probably kind of just do a brief research on what like the crazy hits are gonna be, I guess. I feel like a lot of people on YouTube like that, but this is more for me. All right. Hydra Troopers, Futuristic Forge, Ames and Doids, Wonder Man, Madam Mask, Armed Assailant, Terramorph Expanse, Colossus, Abomination, Terrifying Titan. I also heard, I did a lot of research before I went to the pre-release, but I know him and the Hulk were also like a crazy combo. Oh, that's Tony Stark's mansion. It's pretty cool. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Namor, Atlantean King, Secret Invasion, of course. Oops. Horn of Greed. Oh, I love this art. Like the old school comic panel with Doom on it. That's pretty rad. Let me give that a sleeve. And then that full art of Earth's Mightiest Heroes here at the bottom. Yeah, it looks like aged too. It looks like it came like right out of like an old school like comic book. I really like that. I will say a lot of the art in this set is very, very good. And I do appreciate some good art. Although I do wish Magic would kind of go back to that, like, a little bit of, like, that classic art. As I know, like, a lot of people like the new art we've been doing. So that classic art, I feel like could give Magic a little bit of love, in my opinion. But I just open packs. Agent of Hydra. Evil's Thrall. Agent Maria Hill. Contract Hero. Doc Ock. Damn, Doc Ock too. Wasn't he in the Spider-Man set? I can't remember. Living Lies of Loki. Take Up the Shield with Bucky and Cap right on front, and Black Widow in the text box. Ooh, a Forest. That's kind of cool. I think it's like She-Hulk there. It's a nice card. If I do put together a Marvel deck, I'll definitely throw the lands in there. Hawkeye. Kinder Dominance. Doom Reign Supreme. If I can pull that a couple times. No Mercy. Foil with the old school Fantastic Four arts. That's pretty cool. Hidden Lair Land. And then a wall. Go ahead and sleeve these guys. Last pack, here we go. Not really expecting anything too crazy. I don't know what like the box hit is. So I know there's like one hit you're kind of guaranteed in a box. Like, I don't know if it's like the comic foil or like the comic cover ones. Which I don't know. I guess the Daredevil one would have been my comic cover one. That didn't do too much beforehand. Vibranium Energy Daggers. Pin Particles. Hellcat Dying Allegiance. Dismissive Denial. Spider-Man Web Slinger. Darwin. Baron Strucker Hydra Overload. Another island. Daredevil Man Without Fear. The GOAT himself. Sleeve that one just because I want to. Abomination Irradiated Brute. Ooh, Mythic Rancor Enchantment. 1-drop. Kingpin, let's go. I got a lot of Daredevil cards today. And that's it. Yeah, not a bad box. I got some of the cards I wanted. I definitely got some of the Daredevil cards that I was looking for. And I was looking at some of the spoilers for the set. Granted, don't know if I even made close to remotely my money back on this, but we'll see. A new set is like gambling, so you never know what you're gonna get, and especially with the prices, just because like it's so random. It's like stocks, especially like working in a card store for a while. I kind of know that when a new set comes out, do not just give it like a week or two before you buy singles. Let those prices settle a little bit. I don't even know if I have enough room to place all these. One of my favorite cards, probably. Can't really see that. Yeah, I really like the comic panel cards too. I think that was a nice touch. Yeah. God, I love this. This card I'm definitely probably going to put in like a top loader, put it on my shelf. I think it's really cool. Really, really cool. And it's got Spidey on it, so it's like a 2 for 2. One of my favorite heroes. Alright guys, well, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go more videos into some of my Warhammer. Start getting to Conflict 47. It's more of a hobby blog for me, because I spend way too much money and time on my plastic and cardboard addictions. So I think that'll be interesting to see how this goes. So I appreciate you for watching, and have a great day.